if a tree's falling in a forest and nobody's around to hear it, does it still make a sound? To which I've always thought, well, does it matter? I tend to think along tangents, sort of leaping from one theme to the next around a central idea. So every so often I just sort of have an idea for something. It tends to then lodge in there and it will just sort of bounce around until I find something that fits it. When I do any writing, it is sort of towards the tail end of the night, so 10, 11 o'clock time, purely and simply because it is quiet, completely and totally. There is nobody that I can expect to come and try and sort of talk to me. I have just time to think. To be completely honest, this is the first poem I've ever had to write to a brief. Normally it is an idea in that I will have an idea for a word or a phrase, as I've said, and that then suggests a theme of its own. I don't think it having to write to a brief rather than for myself changed it over much, because it was quite a vague brief, which, as I've said, then allows me to think tangentially about different themes and ideas. For example, sort of halfway through the poem, I work in sort of my own answer to the tree falling in a forest question. If a tree's falling in a forest and nobody's around to hear it, does it still make a sound? To which I've always thought, well, does it matter? You weren't there.